That's what I'll separate and Beyonce's sister slammed Jay-Z in the lift. And that would be my popular narrative. So we should get to it's the ideal opportunity for hot the scandalous Solange and Jay-Z lift fight happened quite a while back. And the stunning episode uncovered the muddled relationship the matches share. Jay-Z has been hitched to Beyonce for some time now, yet it appears Solange Knowles isn't actually tolerating of Jay-Z in the family. Consequently, the scandalous fight, what caused their squabble, for what reason does Solange actually disdain Beyonce, and Jay-Z's relationship watch on, to figure out a long time back spilled observation film of the vocalist and fashionista going after her brother by marriage ignited hypotheses on the web. Yet you realize he made the best decision, definitely totally, however much individuals might want to giggle at its truly chuckling at such a lot of progress. Yet you have done likewise chill simply not your corporate reactions, but rather you're in the lift that you don't have a clue about the cameras running, so he's not considering corporate patrons in the video. Solange and JC were seen participated in a warmed contention, while Beyonce just held on in the lift. Following the 2014 Met Function after party, the recording showed Solange shouting at the rapper before fiercely hitting and kicking him as a man who appeared to be a security faculty attempted to stop her at one point. Beyonce was seen attempting to go about as a middle person to settle the battle as per TMZ. The occurrence happened at the Standard Lodging, despite the fact that she was subsequently limited. Apparently, she had the option to get no less than multiple times. She even smacked him with her satchel, with its substance spilling to the floor. The protector was the uncelebrated yet truly great individual of the small lift, as he continued to hammer the crisis stop at what TMZ guaranteed was the 12th floor, trying to stay quiet about the battle. However, Jay never endeavored to swing his sister. By marriage, he had the option to snatch her foot mid-kick, while Beyonce looked as everything unfurled. As they left the lift, a normal photo was taken where we saw a furious Solange, a confused Jay-Z, and a shockingly sneering Beyonce, sent off the lines Beyonce Jake, music, and the inquiry at the forefront of everybody's thoughts caused the contention, yet this didn't prevent the web from doing its thing. It didn't take well before the occurrence turned into an image. And hashtag what Jay shared with Solange immediately became famous online. A source uncovered that Solange had a spat with creator Rachel Roy prior and was incited by the fashioner. A source uncovered that towards the night's end, Jay had offered something unseemly to Beyonce, which drove Solange more crazy. And by time they got into the lift, it had raised rapidly. As per another source, the occurrence was a family issue that came about in light of the fact that Jay-Z was turning out to be excessively near planner Rachel Roy, who was the ex of his colleague Damon Runn. At the celebration, Rachel was associated with being coquettish with Jay-Z. And it didn't stop once everybody was at the blast space for the get-together. At the get-together, Beyonce purportedly came dependent upon her telling her that she was being rude and that she wouldn't need her working for the family. Again, Solange later joined the pair before things got warmed among herself and Rachel. It was during this period that Jay-Z supposedly offered a few discourteous remarks to Beyonce and Solange. When he participated in this, prompted the notorious lift episode. However, numerous different reports have spread about the justification for the contention. They generally point at Jay-Z as the guilty party. One of the significant interests encompassing the recording is who spilled it. As per the griot, the inn opened a full examination concerning who was behind the break and promised to indict the people required to the fullest limit. However, it didn't assist with fixing the harm. The inn figured out how to figure out it was a staff of the foundation and properly terminated him. Related press detailed that the inn wanted to surrender all suitable data to criminal specialists, yet regardless of whether the whole was a wrongdoing was one more inquiry. The Atlantic detailed that the lawfulness of the whole relied upon regardless of whether the inn was viewed as a public space. While it is legitimate to record anything you find out in the open spaces, gave you don't bug anybody, the genuine whole of the tape had a place with the inn. and not the worker who purportedly sold it for $250,000. This act could be viewed as unimportant burglary days. After the episode, the triplet put out a joint announcement through the related push on the show because of the public arrival of the lift video on May 5, 2014. There has been a lot of hypothesis about what set off the sad episode, yet the main thing is that our family has dealt with it. Jay-Z and Solange each took care of what has happened. The two of them recognize their job in this confidential matter that is worked out in the public. They have both apologized to one another, and we have pushed ahead as a unified family. A month after the contention, Jay-Z and Beyonce set out on their joint world visit on the run, in spite of bits of gossip about their separation flowing in the web, and went crazy when Beyonce delivered her 6th collection Lemonade. In her 2016 collection, the vocalist made references to unfaithfulness, while Jay-Z made a comparable deception in his tune 444. Jay-Z recognized going behind Beyonce's back, with whom he had secured the bunch in 2008. Not long after the fight with Solange, reports spread that the couple battled and were considering kicking a separation. Individuals off discussing how Jay-Z had been cheating and connected him to a new reputed relationship with television star Casey Cohen. These reports were additionally filled by fans saying Beyonce doesn't look content with him. Solange is extremely close with Beyonce, and the star vocalist generally imparted everything about her life to her more youthful sister. So when bits of gossip began that Jay-Z was betraying her sister, Solange was not in help. The talk happened for some time before Jay-Z straightforwardly talked about his undertakings. In a meeting with the New York Times Styles magazine, Jay-Z uncovered how well-established issues had prompted it. He said the hardest thing is seeing agony all over that you have caused, and afterward, managing yourself. You need to get by, so you go into endurance mode. And when you go into endurance mode, you shut down all feelings. Even with ladies, for my situation, like, it is so profound. And every one of the things occurred there. For example, Treachery, the rapper, further conceded that treatment assisted him with saving his marriage in spite of the fact that Solange and Jay have made up after the lift issue. Solange actually loathes his relationship with her sister and feels that Beyonce is being constrained by Jay. A man who professed to be one of the couple's previous guardians blamed Jay-Z for tranquilizing Beyonce. The one who goes by the name Uncle Ron guaranteed that Jay was fixated on controlling the star vocalist and that their marriage was exclusively a deal. Beyonce and Jay-Z will effectively obliterate any individual who revolts against them. Okay, I get the dangers, yet you need to recall one thing. I know your most profound insider facts. I know such a huge amount about you and what you've done. I know such a great amount on how you got what you are, the way you ventured onto many individuals. Beyonce, how you all finished Carrie Hilson's Vacation. Since she expressed something about you that is the way scornful you folks are, the way you step on anyone to remain on the memorable top. Your relationship was a business relationship, monetary, to get to the top, to become tycoons. There's no affection there. See, what's finished in obscurity will come into light. Keep your statements up. I'm here today, and what I got to say, I will say it. So don't convey inactive intimidations to me. While he didn't offer a lot of proof to back up his cases, he wasn't the main one to make this charge. A lady additionally made comparable cases about Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship days after Uncle Ron's remarks on TikTok became a web sensation. Mainstream society analyst Kuma Wright brought the boldness to call Jay a beast who kept Beyonce's medication to control her. He is a beast, I have realized. He is a beast for quite a while, said Raya. I have held up quite a while to check whether he would grow a heart, yet he continues to siphon more medications down his significant other's throat to hold her together. Why has Jay-Z been concocting you of late on the grounds that he's a beast? He's a beast. And I'm just as an expert. He as I held up quite a while to check whether he would grow a heart. And the more medications he siphons down his significant other's throat to keep her records, not my contemplations, are wonderful. Beyonce, I'll let you know this right now. You all discussing Free Britney, you all should do a mission that say Free Beyonce, say it's free. She is a detainee in a blameworthy enclosure, gracious God. No she better than me I passed. I pursued a decent decision, assuming Beyonce's in jail. She's in one of the most costly penitentiaries ever, yes she is. And she's watched 24 hours daily. She's not permitted to settle on a decision for herself. Not by any stretch, not at all. Individuals think she has an astounding life. She is determined what to say, she's determined what to eat, she's determined what to drink, she's determined what to wear, yet who isn't she? Isn't her better half significant other. She is his representative, it's a business plan, she was a journal, he wedded her. And he oversaw the Houston rap scene in the background. Matthew Knowles gave it over to him. And afterward he daddy over moved him out the way and took the entire for itself. It should share that they expected to share, yet seen Carter don't shed so great. He gets a kick out of the chance to remain quiet about everything all. And anything that he can't move around or move out the manner in which he'll eliminate. I'm worn out on you seen that Jacqueline Yvonne, you went excessively far, we went. And devil honeycomb you all, had that shoot that 80-year elderly person in the back, so you could dope up her significant other, and move him out the way in case his spot as the rulers of LA. I guarantee you will both fall. Wow, you killed, you shot not.